here we are for the first Bull Run aftermath. So first things first, let's go here to the career and let's get some army organization, shall we? Yeah, that's what we can have. And let's check here what we can do. We could get Sherman or McDowell or some stuff. Let's see what we need. Well, what do we have in the barracks? We have a couple majors. Okay, good. And the big guns, they have a major. So let me see. Is there? Oh, there are still three captains in the academy, which I would like to train into majors. So I may take care of that. So let's have Captain Russell commanding the big guns for the next battle, and let's have here Captain Jimmy Kirk commanding the Killer Angels for the next battle. And with that said, let's see if we can. Yeah, we can probably upgrade the Killer Angels to maximum. And over here, oh, we can upgrade them to Napoleons also. Let's do it. We have the money, so let's do it. The Giraffes, they are now a better brigade, so let's get, I think, stamina, efficiency, and speed. And let's reinforce. So the monsters, let's reinforce the girls. Let's reinforce the giraffes. And let's reinforce the dead men. Good, everyone's reinforced. Now, I would like to create a cavalry brigade, which can go to Major Schaefer. Yes, it can. Not sure if I'm going to use these weapons, but you will see. And these will be how am I going to call them? I'm going to call them the Lusitan horses. And these guys, what kind of weapons do we have? We have the Palmito. I like the Colts a lot more because they have a lot more reloading. The Palmitos are shitty on the reloading. The Cook is not good. The Sharps are interesting, quite interesting, but we don't have many of them. These Colts, I like them a lot because of the reloading. These are very efficient, but they do not reload. They are shitty in melee. These also have those problems. Also shitty in reloading. The sharps are actually quite interesting. They reload fast and they have lots of efficiency. So that's an interesting gun. The Smith also not bad. But these Remingtons, I would like to have them, but I can't so far. Actually, the Colt, I like the Colt a lot, so let's have Colts. And I think I can have like 500. Yeah. So let's have 500 Lusitan horses armed with Colt rifles. And now something else. We will also want. Yeah, that's kind of okay so far. We still have in the barracks, we have a couple majors. So let's have a couple infantry brigades. These guys here with Loomis, we will apply. These will be the Portuguese brigade, and we will have another infantry brigade, which is going to be under Cutshaw, and they are going to be the Irish brigade. There you go. And now we still have lots of men, so we could even think on creating another division. We could think on that, but currently I don't know. Let me check. No, this is not what I want to check. I want to check the Killer Angels. There's one other captain there. So I think I'm actually going to get Sherman and McDowell. I'm going to get the two of them, and I'm going to give the 2nd division to McDowell, and I'm going to create a 3rd division under Sherman. Yeah, that's it. And I am going to assign here Wagner to the Dead Man's Brigade, and they can upgrade. Yeah. And I'm going to give Captain Gibson is going to command another artillery brigade. I don't suppose we have no more Napoleons, so it's going to be the 6 pounds. Yeah, it's going to be the 6 pounds, and these are going to be the 3rd guns. Yeah, not very creative, but it's what it is. In the barracks we have a lieutenant colonel. What am I going to do with him? I'm going to have him in charge. Actually, I think I'm going to have him in charge of this brigade, because the monsters are going to have Wagner, and the Lusitan horses are going to have Bobby Woods. It's like this. I want my best officers on the 1st division. And now I only have a major there in reserve. So probably going to create another infantry here with Major Schaefer, and I'm gonna call them. They are going to be like who else? Let's call them the let's call them the 1st infantry. The 1st infantry regulars. Yeah, and these guys are actually going to be the 1st artillery regulars. Yeah, in easy mode we get lots of men and stuff, so there's no problem. I don't even want to create more, because we won't be able to take them into the next battle, so no need. No real need to do that. Okay, I think so far we are good. We have maximum supply for this core, which sounds good. So what I want to see next is can sell some of these. I'm not using them, so I better sell them. Oh, so many farmers. I don't want farmers. I want only businessmen. Okay, so now what can we do for the monsters? What do we have? This is what we currently have. The Lawrence, we could re-equip to Lawrence. Oh. Yeah, the Harper's Ferry is awesome. So let's have the Harper's Ferry with the monsters. And I believe we can. Do we have enough? Oh, we have enough. Let's give also Harper's Ferry to the girls. And now let's give. We don't have enough money. Well, just wait a bit because there's going to be money soon. These guys have Springfields. So these guys are going to have the Palmetto. Good. And now we will sell the Springfields. And we still cannot make enough money. So, what else? Lawrence? Okay, Lawrence it is.
Yes, sir.
You guys go with Lawrence. And now we have some more palmitos, which we can use for these people. And the 1st Infantry are going to be the only ones using Springfields for the time being. And we have some extra cash, which is fine and dandy. So this is it with getting the troops ready. I'm going to save the game. Yeah, and next we are going to fight the battles. We are going to fight the river crossing next. So see you then. Bye.